Hello. I'm welcome to Romantic Developer channel, and it's 210 stream, basically 210 from our late night talks, where we discuss multiple things, including latest news, some developers' questions, history of developers of AI, and everything else. I'm basically doing stream on multiple topics, so it's like free field, uh, like sandbox for us to do multiple things. I'm still thinking of um, thinking of creating some smaller videos, but I'm not sure about if it should be on this channel or not. So, and yeah, I still haven't started. I mean, I started, but I haven't went into some schedule. I'm pretty lazy man, and doing something every day, it's a big challenge for me. So initially I started to do that streams as challenge from my wife if I could do 152 days consecutive streams, and I was able to do that, and now I'm just continuing. So another 60 days of continuation after 152 days stream. During those streams, of course, I learned a lot, and I shared a lot. And there are more interesting, less interesting streams, all about everything, about human energy, about how we lose our energy, where to take energy, how to be more organized, and everything else, which refers to me. Also, we built a nice helper tool using all the AI technologies, including chatbots, AI agents, AI workflow, and so on. So multiple prompts, moderation, text to speech, speech to text, completion, and so on, so on. So multiple models. We tried free models. We tried models for money, and right now I'm using model for money. I'm using OpenAI to do the main work, but I use GPT-4o Mini, which is really cheap. It's super cheap comparing to all other models. I'm thinking maybe to switch into O1 or something, or O3 Mini. I need to check if I have an access to that through API, because of course we can work with it on my web interface. So yeah, multiple things. So what we need to do right now, probably start stream. What I mean by start stream, when I click stream, oh, not here. So give me 1 second. I'll switch my location on that screen. Oh, it's not that. Yeah, I'll go to the different, yeah, the lower right. So, in my word, it's very easy to change left to right. I was far left, now I'm far right. Of course, I like something about uh, right parties and something about left parties, but probably we need to gather best from both. So I have created a script which called stream, which basically activate our virtual environment and start stream. Actually, it's execute open to window. So those are they. And one is just a bot which say, hi everyone, chatbot is active into the main chat. You see, it's used as well GPT-4o Mini to process your messages, process my messages, making some decision if it need to reply or if it need to skip, which tools it should use, and so on, so on, so on. And here it is my local whisper executing, transcribing everything I'm talking right now. It's listening my microphone and writing it into some text file. So my stream has access to the text file. Not my stream, my chatbot. Whenever you ask something, it will take what I'm told as a context. So yeah, that's it. Also, where is my Where is my romantic developer sync? So, and my romantic developer sync is here. Basically, I'm sharing a link for Python sync because here in my YouTube AI helper, I have two main programs. One is batch file, where we actually just install several tools and do everything in batch file under Windows. So it should have all that Power Tools, PowerShell, curl, Whisper, and YouTube DLP installed. And then it just go and step by step doing everything. And for OpenAI, it's actually use that curl and go to OpenAI directly and provide some of the prompt content. It's combined before and then write response into some files, JSON or text files afterwards. It's all text, and of course it's was built very fast to prove our idea how we want to work, and later we switched to more certificated solution, which is Python. And of course it requires slightly more requirements, so you need to install Python, ffmpeg, basically install all the requirements, which all install all of those. And yeah, just need clone that repository and probably provide one or two settings. By default, it will try to work out of the box, but to execute your API calls, it's need access to something. It's need access or to a local LLM or to some real-time LLMs. Where's my stream? Give me 1 second. 210. Oh. Maybe I need to switch off something. I want to test my stream on my phone. I forgot to do that. So give me 1 second. I'll do that. My phone doesn't work good. So romantic developer and view channel. Okay, go to the stream. Okay, I have a sound, which is good. So yeah, it's not as complex as it could sound. You don't need multiple of those. So most probably you just need to provide your open API key here.
What are the main
And that's it. It has access of Azure deployments, other things. Oh, we just started, Ladla. Hello, we just started. Last stream, I committed some code here with some updates to the live chatbot.
HSTAS, romantic GitHub, YouTube AI helpers, blob
My
main, local YouTube
sound is here.
LP
Give me 1 second. Where is my stream is going? Is it here? No. Hello. Okay. Oh, maybe, maybe it's what I hear from the chatbot. The only thing I forgot to switch my headphones to speakers. Give me 1 second. Probably it should be like that. And let me check. It's what I hear from. Okay. Yeah, it's here. So basically, I heard in my headphones, which are close to me but not on me, some sound, and it's basically my chatbot tried to announce that there are some news, going on. So recently, I've committed some code with some documentation how we could use our tools with some improvements. Also, we added some page how to use LM Studio. In that case, I use DeepSeek R1 distilled model, 7 billion parameters for processing all our prompts. So yeah, it's to the question if we can execute something for free, we can. If we can execute a model locally, why not? But yeah, the next day, not the next day.
Wow, it's too much improved.
Oh, yeah, probably. Thank you. I need to make my sound slightly slower because it I was scared by it. Give me 1 second. So it's my sound, and no, it's not. FN. Okay, I'll do that here. Okay. So I created that speech, text to speech, just to make sure that I'm not haven't missed anything. But yeah, sometimes it scares me. So, and now, okay, I was going to look on few capabilities on my studio. I don't have here agent mode, so I'm looking at on GitHub, GitHub Copilot, and basically, can I clean that? So basically, it's allow me to do a lot of things, but it's not like AI agent. So GitHub Copilot has several modes. One is open chat. Basically, we can chat about something. It will provide you some answers based on your questions. You also could include some context. You could add more context by referencing some of the file of current editors, or for example, like code base, or something relevant to some files, and you can ask all of those. You can choose, oh, again, it's not so nice, so I probably need to make a transition. So you could choose one of the models. I believe GPT-4o, Flash, and Sonnet is available to everyone, even on free tier, or one or 3 mini is some models which in preview for higher tier usage. I have a license from my company, so I can try it for free here. Not for free, but try even for my own projects. But everyone can try GitHub Copilot as well with several models. I suggest try with, actually I don't know what is better, Claude 3.5 or Gemini 2.20 Flash, 2.0 Flash. Both should be nice, but of course O3 Mini also should be nice. And they have 3 modes: Open Chat, Copilot Edits, and Copilot Agent. I don't have Copilot Agent, and I'm not sure even if I'll go here and try to do something like enable it. Of course, I can try start free trial and be better from what I have. Let's enable. So it's my free recently created romantic developer account here, and you see that even without trying Copilot Pro, I have access to GPT-4o, 3 and 5 Claude, and 2.0 Flash from Google Gemini product. Yeah, so I surely don't have access to O3 Mini here, but I could try all of those. I will not switch to that account in my Visual Studio Code. And yesterday I tried very small thing just to see if it will work here. But to try all of that, I need to start Docker. Let me see if I have Docker enabled. So I'll go to my normal command prompt, Docker. Okay, looks like Docker command is available, but I'm not sure if it's executed. So let me start Docker compose db. We need to start one of Docker machine, and it's not connected. So I need to start Docker console Docker desktop. It's starting. Okay, and now probably we could try to start our DB once again. Again, I never worked with Docker before, so it's all recommendation of ChatGPT, how we can work locally and remotely, actually in Azure Cloud, with some machines, with some setups, let's say with some code, and making sure we executing locally and remotely, mostly the same version of the code. So it suggested how to build environment locally, and I'm executing DB in Docker, but I'm starting web application locally, not in Docker. Why? Because in that case, it's much easier for me to debug that thing if something going wrong. So maybe I need slightly make smaller window. So yesterday I tried one thing very quickly, and it was I need to start localhost.
What are the specifications of your current PC?
My current PC, it's a laptop, actually. It's laptop from Acer, and I believe I had 16, yeah, probably I can show 16 gigabytes of memory, about 500 gigabyte of SSD system. System control panel. So yeah, 16 gigabyte of memory, which is not cool. i7, not latest, which 12th generation. Of course, Windows 11, Acer, and I believe for GPU, I have a mobile version of GeForce Nvidia 4060, I believe. Let me find GeForce configuration. So it's not very cool, of course, but if I don't do a streaming, I can do even some editing in Blender, for example. I do some video editing in Adobe Premiere Pro, and where I could find what actually graphical card I have. Okay, it's fine. It's fine was really quick. It's really quick. So looks like it's eating a few seconds of some words. So yeah. So yesterday we added another. So when we create new task for do some processing with connected with transcripts, we allow or YouTube link right now or some remote URL where we can download it or upload from local machine, enter transcript manually or upload transcript. And I believe we just want to test something from, if I'll enter some videos here, for example, from my stream, it would be not small. And let's see if it can upload it effectively or not. And it's not. I mean, it's uploading, but let me see. So input file form, I believe I've created some script which should be executed here. So upload progress, okay, input file submit, and document input element change, update form fields input method. Okay, Windows unload update forms, query at event listener on submit. So even it was uploaded here, I haven't seen that upload progress and everything. Let's see about that uploads. Yeah, I don't see the size of it. Review. Hello, hello. Okay. My voice should come through. Let me check why my video didn't work. Give me 1 second. And I need to see my video. Okay. Another minute. Well, my camera doesn't want to switch on. Give me another minute. Maybe I'll make it work. No, doesn't want to work. Okay. Let me see if I can connect another camera. Hello, any camera? Do you want to work or what? Okay. At least some camera is working. It's camera on my laptop, which maybe even not so bad after all. Oh. So multiple crashes. So multiple crashes. I just restarted my computer fully. It's always not so simple for me because yeah, you need to really restart a lot of things to make it work. Okay. So I'm not sure about if I want to execute Visual Studio right now once again. Maybe I can do very quick the transformation here and try to see some news about AI. And yeah, I see that it's now fine. But yeah, I couldn't connect my main camera, which I used to. So I need to find out some workaround, which is not so bad, but still not what I used to. Can you search any AI related news from the last few days? So starting February 9, please provide short summary. Come on, summary for the top 7 and links. So overall, it's not so bad. Let's say thank you. And probably we have mini high search without deep research. You don't have as many time. And at the same time, I could start command prompt. So, and in my command prompt, where is it? We just execute once again stream. Hopefully it's not because we have a live chatbot running on our local machine and Whisper as well. And yeah, my camera just switched off, but it didn't show anything anyway. But it looks like it was connected to my computer all this time without any displaying anything. Okay, so let's see, using transcript file, and it used my old transcript file and it continued real-time transcription into that file. So my chatbot should pick up at least most of the information from previous stream as well. So it just missed that part where I talking but computer didn't work. So maybe in about 5 to 10 minutes, maybe less. And what we have from the news? Oh, really? We just talked all these times that Europe didn't want to invest anything to AI on the level of United States, of China, and other countries. Russia just didn't disclose their investments, but they are huge as well. And now Emmanuel Macron says that he wants like private sector investment totaling about 100 billion euros into the country AI industry. I'm highly doubted about it, but okay. In Italy, several prominent business leaders were duped by a scam that used an artificially generated voice mimicking the Italian defense minister. It's basically what's going on in, for example, in Russia, in Ukraine, so that AI generated clones used all over. And of course, recently I saw some President Trump deepfake, so I already know that it's possible. And of course, you need to double check all that news and resources, especially if you have any doubt. So if you see something is doubtful, go to actual resource. For example, if Donald Trump saying something, you go to White House official website and try to find that in press release. If someone else talking about something, just try to find some news, not just putting all your head into YouTube or TikTok. DeepSeek efficiencies shake up big tech. Again, the report highlights now the new, more efficient DeepSeek AI model is challenging the status quo by reducing cost and increasing. I believe it's the same model, no? Is it something new? I believe it's all the same. It's all the same. And probably I need again move myself. And it would be my moving here. Okay, we couldn't read that file because they ask us to buy it. And okay, we mostly get it. We tried last time. So main content, if we remove model entry, model background drop. So did it already hide all that section? Let's remove that as well. Let's remove main content section. So it's possible that they do removal of some section. Anyway, I will not fight with the Business Insider, but I think that they just, even if it's from February 9, they just remembering some old news. Nvidia stock rebounds. Nvidia stock rebounds after DeepSeek concerns. Yeah, it was expected actually, because DeepSeek didn't crash anything. It just says that efficiency still play a huge role. Sam Altman predicts 10x annual drop in AI usage cost, which is good because it's pretty high, especially for reasoning models right now. Even with much lower cost for O3 Mini, it's still pretty high, especially comparing to DeepSeek. So okay, it would be good. It would be good and bad because we already talked about that AI will replace more and more jobs, more and more people on the planet. Geopolitical tensions and AI summit drama in Paris. At the high-profile AI summit in Paris, global leaders debated AI governments, and amid geopolitical tensions, yes, President Trump, the regulatory stance and China DeepSeek technology dominated discussions, underscoring the strategic contests in the AI space. So, as I understand, no one from Chinese, United States, Russia, scientists and leaders weren't present here. So they just debated between themselves. Okay. Academic research and human AI interactive funded. Interaction. University High School professor Jane secured about 600,000 grant to explore how humans experience and interact with AI companions. The project aims to uncover the psychological and social dimensions of AI, which could shape future design and policy, which is pretty good research, of course. So no something new, dramatically new. So I think we are good. So will we try to execute Visual Studio Code? And let's repeat our computer crash once again. So no. Let's close it. Okay. And let's see why it didn't show that dialog. And so we need our terminal, in our multiple terminals, 2 command prompts, I believe. And we need to execute something like Docker desktop. So it could be executed. I execute Docker desktop instead of Docker service. just to see what's going on, and I will be able to stop it because on my computer so much load with all of those. Okay, so now we can go to readme file and just execute Visual Studio or MS SQL Docker service and our web application, and it should be here. Input files, load, not started yet. Okay. Okay, now it should be here. Dashboard, input files, okay. And let's see what's going on. It's our form, and whenever we click submit, it says prevent default, get attribute action form. Let's see form attribute action. Okay. Form data form XML HTTP request, basically AJAX, how we call it in past. Post upload progress function, post URL true. Okay, upload progress, on load start, on load, on error, and send form data, and form data would be basically all the form data from here. And on load it should show alert upload failed and error occurred, and on progress it should show progress bar, percentage, style display on load start, upload progress block. And let's see, upload progress here, display none. Okay, but it's just below the input files, below the input form. 0. Okay, let's do very quick test. So we just go here and try to see if we have our form in body, and then we try to find our container. Where is our form? It should be somewhere here. Okay, form. And we don't have this hidden file, and we don't have code. Really, we don't have code. Form HTML, view form, input files. How it's possible? Script. Okay, now I see. So if I say upload video, is it, I just haven't refreshed the page? Really? Is it possible? I haven't refreshed the page, and it's what it do. Card body. Yes, now I see upload progress. Okay, so now if I'll just choose some big file, let's see how big are files. Let's use details, and let's look by size, and I want 2.5 gigabyte. And once I click submit, cool, now it's showing something. Okay, because previously, because I tried to upload large file, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for some reason. Now it's working. Okay. So now let's see what we have here in routers, in core, database model, logic, downloader, Pi. So let's try to ask it to update the code if we have something here. Explore new features, open chat in new window. What if I do something like that and say just new open chat preview features? Okay. Downloader, and we want to add files. Of course, it would be main Pi, and it would be related files. Do we have a lot of files to add? Let's search for input files Pi router. Okay. Let's test O3 Mini. And I'm again closing my, the results by myself, by my video. Hi, please look at download Pi and implement similar logic or input file when we specify the input file type as YouTube link. We should download that file into folder using standard structure. So we need to download YouTube file and then execute audio extraction like in downloader Pi. Both files should be stored in the input file folder. Okay, it's not so simple. It's not so straightforward, but let's see if it will be able to do what we're asking it to do. So it's asked me to import statements for downloader and configurations. In the create input file routine, after creating new input file record and setting the base folder, it brings the checks if input method is YouTube. In any instantiate a downloader with config and call it to download YouTube video method with YouTube URL and output dir set to base folder, update new is downloaded file path, update flag, commit the database update if necessary. Let's see what it's do here. So it's created two things. It's using downloader and config. And here, if it's YouTube, it just use downloader just to download YouTube file. But for that, it actually use config, which we specified, which basically not that program config. It's my old program config. And it says updated true. And that's it. And if it's updated true, later we just commit changes. And new input, it's basically our file. We say uploaded file, OGG file path. So we skip video folder, sanitize title, OGG file path. So what I can say about its code, it's oversimplified, but it's working from what we specified. Of course, I wanted to do much bigger job, but it's the minimal possible work. And to see how nicely it's show the change, you just need to accept it, and that's it. But we could, what to do. We can accept it, that one, and do we have other changes here? Yes, we have other changes here, but probably what we want to do, we want to work on config, because config is not what we share with all the users. Each user will have its own config. And right now, I don't think we even have, okay, we have environment. Okay. Okay, let's try, but of course it probably will not work. So now we can hide that and say add input file, add input file. By the way, why ID is so big? 100, 1005, really? Maybe we did something wrong with DB when my computer crashed. Is it possible? Because I didn't expect it would be such big. So we have our local host here. Let's try to connect it and see number of files. Database, and we are in master right now, which is not good for, but okay. And let's look, select top 1000. Okay, just for some reason it's provided ID of 1005, and probably we don't have anything else. So we don't have multiple prompts or tasks or anything. So no, we don't have anything here. Interesting. Why it decided to provide that number then? Who knows? Which totally fine with me, but yeah, it's just strange. So we downloaded file here. It's oh, no. Please don't play. Okay. It's big, we know. And let's try to add new file. Oh, and we couldn't add it because there are some issues here. Because in downloader we don't have utilities. Basically we have utilities, but from utilities, from probably app logic utilities. Okay, and from config, and where is my config? references. Okay. So logic utilities we have, but about config. How I could see that config before? Okay, it's core config. Okay, not exactly what we need, but okay, as I said, let's try. So app core config. Let's override here. And let's see if it can reload now. Still model not found, error utilities. App logic utilities. And here we probably, the utility is so simple. We don't need any other files to be present for utilities to work. Utilities. Oh, it's also looking utilities here. So app core, app logic utilities. Setup login. Okay, let's see. Okay, something is working. And we have our recent files. Just add new input YouTube link. Let's go to YouTube somewhere. And I have closed all my pages. Okay, we need to stop that. Once it loads. My mouse is alive. Okay. Nice. I had a very bad feeling about my computer will stop working again. So I think, what is that? 72 Will Smith 1 month ago, spaghetti. Probably he not telling anything. Okay, age 12 married. I took a photo. No, Mr. Beast. Let's just copy link. Let's just test. Oh, it's me. And let's insert Control V. Submit. Why show that thing? Oh, it's looking for to show that always, not only when we submit a file. Okay. So it's another thing which we met. So for sure it could download the file even without our config, because we don't need a config to download file. We don't need a config to convert the file. So what we should do, we should think about some background task, which could be Azure function or something, or some other thing here, which will execute some task in background and will update our machine, our application for that task with updated task status once it's done. So let's quickly see what we have here. Uploads. Do we have anything at all for application number 6? No. So I believe that is because 3, 4, 5, 10, and let's see where we try to download it. 10, 7, OGG, 1, 107. I spent hours inside the pyramid. I spent OGG. Interesting. It says it should create somewhere. Okay. It's created on very top level. Okay. Interesting. So it's worked, but not as we expected. But nice, it can download and convert the file immediately. But of course, it should be all the tasks. We need to think about our new term of task here to implement something which take times. So UI shouldn't be blocked. We can go and upload another file input. We can go and change some prompts, etc., etc. We shouldn't wait until it will be ended like on my local machine. So yeah, I think we need to do some small research. Oh, really? Who is doing full processing? Hey. What? Oh, so many news for today. I still see my stream. Come on. Dear chat, what did you do? How you decided that stream is ended? It's a very recent functionality. So it's doing the stream, the chatbot, until it sees that stream is ended. Attempting to load credentials. Okay, downloading the video. Why you start downloading the video? Okay, here, error finding active live stream. Oh, it's detected offline stream because it's not live anymore. But how you decided it's not okay? Because we stopped it. Internal error encountered. So it couldn't find the stream and it decided it's ended. Sorry, bro, I need to stop you. No. Please don't run the full process right now. Oh, come on. So unexpected. I need to think about that in advance, that could happen. But it's never happened to me. So let's re-execute my live chat bot. Oh, I can start just live Python live stream helper, that thing. Let me see. Oh, I don't see my code here. Open recent, it's YouTube AI helper. So multiple things happening because my stream was actually not stopped, but for some time it was delayed. My programs decided it's go offline and it's need to run full process. Live stream helper, and it's live stream helper find active stream. No, if I specified it. Okay, sub process call. So basically just execute another window. No, yes. So that it was executed. It's executed my live chat bot. And it says, hi everyone, chatbot is active. Okay. And that is where we haven't. Okay. That thing we fix it. Now we need to go and verify that in our videos. you don't have that video already processed, because otherwise it will not download it one again. So it's created, but looks like it didn't download to the end. I just remove it, so not to break any of its processing later. Okay, 2010, nice. Okay, so okay, I figured out everything. So let's do 1 second that next stream. I hope we will not have any issues with yeah, my computer. It will not block everything, not hang up, because it's happened first time ever, and because of it, yeah, my script wasn't prepared for that, and it's decided that stream already ended, and it's tried to actually download it, transcribe, and fully process it. We stop it from happening, and hopefully once I really finish the stream, it will do it once again and process my video and update everything, like description, title, video section, video chapters, and subtitles, keywords. All we ask it to do, it will do everything. And tomorrow I'll come with small research how we could allow separate task execution in background. Can we do it in Fast API, or should we use some functionality like Azure Functions, and how we can mimic that on our local machine, and probably we even can try to test the deployment to Azure container and see if it will work in Azure container. So we will look all of those tasks. It's not very AI specific, but we need them to implement our AI flows, like prompt execution and all other tasks which can take some time, unless we want to block our UI and wait for them in our UI main thread or something. So probably we don't want that, and we'll see how it can be done. Maybe we will not use Azure Functions, but it would be some background process in Fast API. Probably it would be faster, easier right now, and later we can switch it to some Azure Functions, but we still need to think about some generic solution so we could switch between them. So we'll do that research with help of GPT, ChatGPT tomorrow. Maybe we can use some help from DeepSeek, because it's very generic engineering questions. We will not share any of our proprietary information with Chinese or other companies. We will ask very basic questions and see what is the best approach here. Again, because I don't have experience and I'm building something nice and not simple without having experience, but fully relying on ChatGPT's help. So it should work, I believe, because I don't see why it wouldn't. And the task is pretty simple. I mean, we are not creating AGI, we're just doing something someone already done before, so we should succeed. I wish you all to succeed as well in what you are doing. I wish you all to find time for your learning, for your development, for your loved ones, for family, for keeping and making good moments and keeping them in memory. And of course, yeah, it's better to be kind than angry, wisdom than stupid, and learning than just I don't know, not learning, like drinking and eating, and that's it. So see you. Have a great day, and see you on this channel if you ever come again. Have a good day. Goodbye.